Welcome back to AM Northwest. Our first guest thinks tofu deserves more respect. Here to share some delicious ways to use the soy product, we welcome back our vegan national treasure, Chef Amy Webster. So great to see you.
Great to see you.
And you've done a variety of ways to use tofu to give it back some respect.
Yes,
or to
the
give it some respect
it needs and
Yes,
deserves.
yes.
Exactly, yes.
Okay, so tell me what we have here. You've got so many wonderful things.
Yeah, thank you. This is the barbecued shredded barbecue tofu right here, the little burger, yep. And then this is country fried tofu. This is one of my specialties. I make this a lot, and it's so good.
I have to confess that I already had one of these, and it was really, really good. Yeah, it was really good.
Oh, I'm so happy.
So I'm giving it some respect there.
Thank you. Yes, props to tofu. So this is silken tofu whipped up into a chocolate mousse with melted chocolate, just mixed in with silken tofu. It's amazing. And then I have a scramble. This is where a lot of people know tofu from scrambles, right? You
That's
can go
true. The tofu scramble. Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
And my mom, who's not vegan, makes this tofu scramble a lot. And then this is a tofu egg salad. So, yeah, because if you think about, we cook the eggs and then it has that consistency. Well, tofu already has that consistency in a raw form.
Right.
And then you just add all the flavors, the mayonnaise, the mustard, relish, whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
all right, let's begin.
I mean, tofu is an unsung hero because it's full of protein. And that's why I love it so much. And it's so versatile.
Right.
It's like a little sponge, almost literally, right? Because it'll take on any flavor we give it. So
That's
it's
true.
just such an amazing thing. Now, what I do is I press it. So you know tofu comes in a container with its own liquid. So there's tofu in there, and you can see the water kind of building up. This is an old school press, but this is the one I use at home. But it is, yeah, there's tofu in there, and I'm pressing out the water.
And how long do you keep it in there?
I like to keep, if I have time, I like 15 minutes. You know, it's not long.
Gotcha.
But I like to freeze it if I can. If I have time to freeze it, freezing it also pulls out more water. So you freeze it, and then you press it after it's thawed, and it pulls out even more water.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
Yeah, and then you can do all the different shapes. So for scramble, it's just crumbled up. For the barbecue, I actually shredded it here with a cheese grater, and it's kind of delicate, but it works. And then you fry it up, and it's so good. You know, it's really about the flavors.
Yeah.
And it's already got the protein. Okay.
Let's do our first one.
Yes, let's do this. Okay, so this is the country fried tofu. So I'm using these broken pieces, but this is my mix. What I'm going to add in here for some texture. Oh, before we do that, sorry. Can I have a little bit? I just want a little bit of that dry mixture. I'm going to put this into the liquid mixture. There you go. Just to have a little bit more texture. And then we're going to add the cornflakes to that if you want to stir those in. So cornflakes, yes, cornflakes are accidentally vegan.
We love accidentally vegan.
I know, I love that because it's things that are just not advertised as vegan, but just don't contain any animal products. And then this liquid is vegetable broth, a mixture of vegetable broth and just egg, which I really like because it kind of binds everything. Now you can do it with other ways as well if you don't have just egg on hand. So we're going to take a piece of tofu. So what I've done here is I just break it off.
Okay.
It's kind of spongy. Don't be afraid, Helen.
I'm not.
And then, we're going to dip it in here.
Okay.
And then, sorry, here.
Use this. Okay.
And then put it into the dry.
Okay.
Now I like to do it twice if I really love the person I'm cooking for. So I go back in here.
Oh, it'll go back in there.
Yeah, if I have time. Yep, and then quickly and then right back into the other.
Okay.
And then cover it up.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put it onto our baking sheet here.
Okay. What do you have on the
So I just put some oil,
paper?
yeah, so just some oil on the bottom, and then I've got some more oil with a brush here. And so what I'll do, you want to do one more?
Sure, let's do one more. Oh, wait, it goes here first.
It's fine. I mean, I sometimes actually also dip it into flour first.
And then
I'm
going to do it again because I like you. And then we'll do it in here.
I mean, the coating is what we really love,
yes.
right?
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah, and so there's all kinds of flavors in there, and you can, turn up the heat. Okay, so now we've got these little beautiful nuggets here. So what we're going to do is just kind of, I just like to spread a little bit of oil on, and then think about how much less oil we're using because we're not deep frying it. You can also deep fry it.
Sure.
But then this goes in the oven, and then that's what we get.
Yeah, and it's yummy.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Thank you. Yes,
and
wonderful.
Then our next.
Okay, the next one is, silken tofu is sold differently. It's not usually in the refrigerator. So silken tofu is Japanese style tofu, has a lot of water in it. So it's really silky. I have a container of it there. So you can see how it's kind of It's very, very silky.
Yeah.
Still has high protein, but it has a lot higher water content.
Okay.
So we do not press this because it would just be mush.
Yeah, gotcha.
So what we do instead is I'm going to, I'd love to use this if we can
we
use
can
this
use
again.
it. Yeah.
And then, so I have mixed this up already, but I'm going to give this to you. So that is the silken tofu. And all I did was melt some chocolate here.
Real chocolate.
Yeah, so chocolate, so I like a dark chocolate for this because this mousse, it'll be much more decadent, and most dark chocolates are already vegan.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's true.
if you want to mix that while I'm stirring this
You
in.
bet. You bet.
And
oh, yeah.
the thing is, because I melted chocolate chips, and you think about what do chocolate chips do when they're, when they're cold, they firm. So this is going to firm up because of the chocolate, even though, I'm using a silken tofu, which is super loose, but. Okay, so get all that chocolate in there. Yeah, I usually add a little bit, you can add some flavor if you want some vanilla or something else, but really, yep, that's it. And then I spoon it into, and then, I can make a parfait. So what I'm using is a whipped topping that's coconut based here as well. So
okay, and that's all you have to do with the whipped topping. I have to try this. I have to try this. Come on.
You're getting all whipped topping.
Yeah. Wow.
Do you like it? Isn't that crazy? People think of tofu as this like weird, but really it's got a great consistency and it makes things creamy, but you get the protein too. And then if you want to try the scramble, that's my recipe that I
have to try this one. Yeah.
I scramble it up.
I know we have a shot of a number of dishes, tofu dishes. There we go.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, that's got everything here, but I also did a baked like tofu bacon. Which really, again, it's all about the flavors. We want that smoky flavor.
And that tofu scramble, also really good.
Yeah,
great job,
Thank
Amy.
You. Yeah, I'm so glad that you liked it.
Wow, I love it. We're going to put all the recipes on our website at k2.com. Great to see you again.
Thank you, Helen.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away. That is so good.